Councilman Molina is going to help us on this with the proclamation, and we're just honored that you're here, and we're glad that you're here, and we're glad we can be a part of it. So Elizabeth has some of the council members help me out this time. I don't know whether that's a lack of confidence that I can handle all this, or she just, but we want to get everybody involved. But I've stumbled a few times, no, I'm just teasing you, Elizabeth. There's a lot of them, and we want everybody to know that the council is behind it, and that's why we try to rotate it so that it just doesn't get me all the time. I'd get pretty boring. I don't want any response. Ben?
I think they gave me this one because they know how much I like food. IHOP's National Pancake Day and Shriners Hospitals for Children Day. Shriners Hospitals for Children is an international nonprofit organization committed to giving children the opportunity to live a more normal life. Shriners Hospitals for Children gives children the opportunity to receive treatment for orthopedic problems, severe burns, and spinal cord injuries. Regardless of the patient's ability to pay, the Shriners Hospitals provide children with a head start in developing a normal life, and this is essential for these children to become successful and contributing adults. On February 27, 2018, Shriners Hospitals for Children and the International House of Pancakes will join together to encourage people to donate to Shriners Hospitals for Children's activities in Corpus Christi.
Now, therefore, pursuant to the powers vested in me as Mayor of Corpus Christi, I do hereby proclaim IHOP's National Pancake Day and Shriners Hospital for Children's Day in Corpus Christi, and urge all citizens to recognize the importance of the International House of Pancakes National Pancake Day and the Shriners Hospital for Children's Day, and help support these two organizations and go eat 2 stacks of pancakes. So the February 27th, my signature, and we appreciate that, and I'd like to have you make a comment or two.
See how this gets passed around, don't you? We appreciate the proclamation with Shriners. We're a 22 hospital system, all the way from down to Canada down to Mexico. So we have teamed up with IHOP and to raise money for the children. We have 11 IHOPs that we are doing in just this area from Victoria down to Rio Grande Valley. And all the money that we receive today will go to Houston and Galveston. So I appreciate it and thank y'all very much.
Thank you. Let's give them a hand. We'll get the council to stand up and we'll get a picture.
I'm going to be sending this to you. Okay. I know you're white. I got white. I got brown. Sure. She's the one to carry. No. Okay, let me do this one now.
On his nosy pants.
Don't sit down. You're next. All right. Our next one, we got the young and healthy one coming to help us on this one. It's the 10th Annual Festival of India and Community Health Fair Day. And who's going to be down here for that? Go and give us a few yoga moves here, will you? Kind of. All right. Michael is going to help me with the proclamation today. So.
Yes, sir. Good morning, everybody. I'm going to read the proclamation for the 10th Annual Festival of India and Community Health Fair Day. In 2002, South Texas Hindu Society was formed to provide facilities for worship, and prayer services for the Hindu community of South Texas. The temple employs Vedic priests who can perform religious ceremonies at the temples, as well as provide guidance or assistance to the Hindu community. The priests also promote and communicate the distinct religious, philosophical, and cultural dimensions of the Hindu religion among the American population at large. The temple provides facilities for yoga and meditation for the development of the mind, body, and soul. The temple provides a venue for celebration of festivals and religious ceremonies. It facilitates the teaching of any Indian languages, as well as music, dance, and other arts. Also, the temple inspires the younger generation to acquire the knowledge and understanding of Hinduism. Over the past decade, through the Festival of India and Community Health Fair, South Texas Hindu Society has showcased its rich cultural heritage to the local population and has served over 10,000 fellow South Texans with free health screenings that included cholesterol, electrocardiogram, EKG, blood pressure, blood sugar, diabetes analysis, and a free follow-up consultation with a physician or specialist to address any health issues.
So therefore, pursuant to the powers vested in me as mayor of the city of Corpus Christi, I do hereby proclaim March the 3rd, 2018, the 10th Annual Festival of India and Community Health Fair Day in Corpus Christi, and encourage the citizens to attend and benefit from this event. And we appreciate all that you do, and we'll give you a copy of this resolution and proclamation, and who's going to be the spokesman.
Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor.
I'll give you that proclamation.
It is our honor and privilege to be here, part of this community. We have been doing this service many years. There are about 1,000 or so individuals attend every year. So please come and attend, enjoy the event. On behalf, personally, and on behalf of everyone here, we would like to welcome you for this event. Thank you.
Let's get a picture and then.
There we go. 1, 2, 3. Everybody's smiling. Hey.
Okay, Councilmember Vaughn's going to help me with this one. Women in construction. Who's going to be coming down for this one?
The National Association of Women in Construction, NAWIC, was founded in 1953 by Doris Eford and 15 other women who were actively employed in the construction industry and had been doing business with each other for years when they decided to meet face to face. This group of progressive women had the foresight to create a network where they could support each other professionally as well as personally. NAWIC is an international nonprofit organization having a diverse membership of women with more than 160 chapters located in almost every state. NAWIC Founders Scholarship Foundation and NAWIC chapters nationwide have awarded more than $4 million in scholarships to students pursuing construction-related studies. NAWIC provides education, networking, legislative awareness, industry and community involvement, personal growth and development, and the important goal of lasting friendships.
And NAWIC's objections are to unite for the mutual benefit of the women who are actively engaged in the various phases of the construction industry. Their goals are to promote cooperation, fellowship, and a better understanding among members of the association, to promote education and contribute to the betterment of the construction industry, to encourage women to pursue and establish careers in the construction industry, and to provide members an awareness of the legislative process and the legislation as it relates to the construction industry. Now therefore, pursuant to the powers vested in me as the mayor of the city of Corpus Christi, I do hereby proclaim March the 4th through the 10th, 2018, Women in Construction Week in Corpus Christi, and urge all citizens to recognize the initiatives of the National Association of Women in Construction. Well, we're glad you're here, and congratulations, and keep on building. And let me give you that. I'll give you that right there. And we'll get a picture, and then. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm getting all excited.
Oh, okay. Well, I think they pretty much said everything. As a matter of fact, I had a little cheat sheet, but it's already on here, so I came unprepared. We celebrated Corpus Christi's chapter anniversary last year by entering the, what's it called? We were in the parade, the Buck Days parade. We had a float. Yes, we had a float, and we actually won a prize. I just want to give a shout out to my NAWIC sister, Darlene Lee Omanya, because this year marked her 40th year as a member. And she's the owner of Gill Roofing. Pardon me? Lisa Huerta. Oh, my name is Lisa Huerta, and I'm the current president this year for the Corpus Christi chapter.
All right, we'll get a picture.
On this one.
Okay, the next proclamation we have is Lymphedema Awareness Day. Who might be coming down for that? Now come on down. Councilman Smith's going to help me with this one.
You won't catch it from us, ladies. Come on.
We're waiting for our leader.
Yeah, we're waiting for our leader. Lymphedema Awareness Day. Lymphedema is a chronic disease which results in the buildup of lymphatic fluid due to damage to the lymphatic system, which can be caused by surgery, radiation, trauma, or improper development. When damaged, lymphatic vessels become impaired, causing fluid to build up, leading to swelling and possible infection. The treatment of lymphedema requires daily care, including wearing compression garments, using compression pumps, practicing manual self-drainage, having proper nutrition, and undergoing specific exercise. Patients diagnosed with lymphedema frequently feel self-conscious of afflicted areas while also feeling isolated due to the lack of common knowledge by society and medical personnel. Lymphedema is one of the most undereducated and under-recognized diseases. Early detection is critical. Our goal is to provide awareness and education to individuals at risk or those affected by lymphedema. We strive to engage and motivate the community to take part in a variety of treatment and prevention through providing a more comprehensive understanding of lymphedema as well as related disorders.
So pursuant to the powers vested in me as the mayor of Corpus Christi, I do hereby proclaim March the 6th Lymphedema Awareness Day in Corpus Christi, so the individuals living with or impacted by the disease will become better informed and understand that there are ways to help maintain and provide a healthy lifestyle in living with lymphedema. So I thank you for doing this. And it's a challenge, and we wish you the best. Who's going to make, and let me give you the proclamation. Are you the spokeslady?
Yes.
Yes.
My name's Anita Spreen, and I'm a lymphedema therapist, and these are all my guys, and I appreciate them all showing up. We want to bring awareness to the community that there is treatment for lymphedema, and the butterflies that we're all wearing on our left side are a symbol of lymphedema, being that they're set free from this horrible disease. So we want to bring awareness to all of you and know that there is treatment. Thank you for having us.
Thank you. Picture and then roll.
Want them all to look the same. Okay, we're smiling. 1, 2. Your paper did great. Present a check, and then you got the.
All right, now we got Fill the Boot for the Muscular Dystrophy Association. And so the firefighter, if you'll come down. Now, for those of you in the audience, I've got just enough Baptists in me. We may pass the boot here in a minute, so. Y'all come on in, don't be afraid.
All people in the back.
All right. Well, two things. One, we're going to read a proclamation, and two, when you see these guys on the street, please don't run over them. They're a valuable asset to our community and keep us safe, so watch out when you see them at the intersections. The Corpus Christi Fire Department serves and protects our community every day and other communities throughout America as needed. Members of the Corpus Christi Professional Firefighters Association and the Corpus Christi Firefighters are hosting the annual Fill the Boot campaign on March the 9th, 16th, and 23rd, 2018 to benefit the Muscular Dystrophy Association. This is the 64th anniversary of the relationship between the Firefighters Association and MDA. By participating in this national event, many firefighters organizations in the United States of America are recognized each year as being the largest contributors to the Muscular Dystrophy Association. Now, therefore, pursuant to the powers vested in me as the mayor of the city of Corpus Christi, I do hereby proclaim Friday, March the 9th, 16th, and 23rd, 2018 as Fill the Boot Day for the Muscular Dystrophy Association Days in Corpus Christi, and encourage all the citizens to recognize the firefighters' efforts and contribution made to support Muscular Dystrophy Association. So let's give them a hand, and on behalf of the citizens, we thank you and all the work that you guys done over the years doing this for the Muscular Dystrophy Association. And while I've got them here for you here, I'll add a little PS. We also appreciate all the work that they did and provided for us during Hurricane Harvey, during and before and after. So again, thank you for all your hard work and your dedication. Chief?
Thank you very much, Mayor, for those kind words. My name is Robert Rocha. I happen to serve as the fire chief for the city of Corpus Christi, and at this time, I'd like to turn the mic over to our president, the president of the Firefighters Association, Johnny Stobbs.
Thank you, Chief. Thank you for those kind words, Mayor, City Council. Thank you for having us today. Didn't expect this many people to be here, but we got a full house. I'm going to hand it over to, we have two coordinators that handle the MDA program for us. One of them is Carlos Torres, standing right here to my right, and then Captain Tomas Cruz right there, big smile. So I'm going to hand it over to them. They're going to say a few words.
Good afternoon. My name is Carlos Torres, and the only reason I'm not in uniform because I recently retired from the fire department after 32 years. I'd like to thank, first of all, our command staff that's here, Chief Rocha, our President Johnny Stobbs, and we got the crews from station number 5 and station number 1, truck 1. Let's give them a big hand, okay? Some facts and figures. Last year, 1,567 Professional Firefighters Association from throughout the United States and Canada collected over $24 million for MDA. Over 300,000 members of the International Association of Firefighters have contributed millions of dollars to MDA for 64 years, as the mayor mentioned, and remain the #1 national sponsor of Muscular Dystrophy Association. In fact, nationally, firefighters have contributed more than $600 million to MDA since 1954. The Corpus Christi Fire Department and the Corpus Christi Professional Firefighters Association will conduct their annual Fill the Boot drive on March the 9th, 16th, and 23rd at various locations throughout the city. And with the generous donations of the visitors and residents of Corpus Christi and the entire coastal bend, we are hoping to raise over $100,000 again for the Muscular Dystrophy Association. We firmly believe that Corpus Christi has the potential to raise over $100,000 again. Last year, Corpus Christi firefighters collected, and here we're going to show you the check now, $115,754 for MDA. Now we have a new goal because the previous amount was $118,000. This is the first year we didn't break our record, so we're challenging the citizens of this city and Nueces County. Let's break it, $120,000 this year. Let's go for $120,000. Now, where do we rank across the nation? Believe it or not, out of the 100 cities that are tallied every year, Corpus Christi ranks 22, and these are cities that we compare to like Chicago, Philadelphia, Phoenix, Houston, Dallas. We're ranked 22 in the nation and number 6 in Texas of all cities. So I firmly believe that the citizens and visitors to Corpus Christi will make this a very successful year. March 2018 will once again be another year that all previous records will be broken. Now you might ask, where does all the money go? Where do all the funds go that we raise, that you raise for Fill the Boot? Well, MDA uses the money to administer flu shots to patients, physical and respiratory therapy consultation, support group sessions, purchasing and repairing wheelchairs and leg braces, and the two most important reasons is funding additional research and projects worldwide. I'm going to pitch it over to Tom Cruz, our Captain Cruz is going to talk about MDA summer camp.
Thanks. Yes, the brown Tom Cruise, yes. But nonetheless, just like they were talking about, my name is Thomas Cruz, and this kind of hits near and dear to my heart. We actually been going to camp right around 5 years, and ideally it takes $2,000 to get a kid to camp. And what that does, it's actually held in Rockport, and brings all the kids with MDA, with muscular dystrophy, together. So they are not out of the loop anymore. We're one and the same. All the kids are on wheelchairs and everything like that, so they are there. They are normal with everybody else. What we do there is try to make the kids and try to grow the kids. Essentially, we show them that they are not the wheelchair, and the wheelchair does not define who they are. They are more able-bodied and capable of doing whatever they can and want to do. I kind of felt bad for the kids in my group. I made them clean dishes. I made them wash tables. I made them do everything that they should do and that a normal kid can do, to let them know, hey, you are more than just that wheelchair. And you are more able to do whatever you want to do. So this is something near and dear to my heart. I essentially try to raise $2,000 on my own. My feet hurt like nobody's business for the next couple of days, but nonetheless, it's something bigger than myself. So if you can, just help us out. It'd be greatly appreciated. Thank you.
Okay, so in closing, Mayor, I'd like to thank you, the entire City Council, our City Manager, who's right behind you, Margie Rose, for supporting us, and especially thanks to all the citizens and visitors to Corpus Christi, and thanks to our #1 sponsor that's going to feed all the firefighters for the 3 days that we're doing it, Whataburger, and they are our main sponsor. So now we'll take our picture, and then we're going to pass the boot around so our council members can do the kickoff on the Fill the Boot. I hope they brought their checkbooks and their credit cards and cash.
All right, well, thank you. Y'all kind of gather up here. I knew that March 9th kept ringing a bell, and I realized that's my wife's birthday, so I'm sure glad you reminded me we're pretty close.
celebratory smile. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I think we got it.
Mr. Cruz mentioned the camp over in Rockport. I don't know if you're aware of that camp over in Rockport. If you're not, let me get him to tell you a little bit about it. When you get through there, I want you to tell a little bit about that camp. I'm going to ask him to tell you a little bit more about that camp. I was not aware of this camp he was referring to. And following the hurricane, I got a call from someone that says, can you help? We've got a campsite over in Aransas County outside of Rockport, and it's called Camp Aransas Zoo. And it's a camp for terminally ill and disabled children. And so I said, well, we'll see what we can do. And so through the Mayor's Hurricane Fund, we gave them some money to help them get their camp back up and running. It's a fabulous thing. I was not even aware of it, but tell them a little bit about it besides what you've already told them, because to me, it's something that we need to know about.
Sure. No, without a doubt. Within the past 3 years, it's grown substantially. We used to be able to push the kids in wheelchairs off Caliche Road, and they finally concreted everything. It used to be a pain, but nonetheless, they got it done. With that being said, they have zip lines, everything that is able-bodied and ADA capable. They have showers. They get into pools. They actually go down zip lines. They climb walls. They do everything and anything that a normal kid would do at camp, except we help them out a little bit more. This year, camp will be from July the 9th through the 14th, and we actually have a firefighter night there on that Monday. So we have a whole bunch of the guys. We go out there, we help cook hot dogs, and we play hockey with the kids. And believe it or not, it does get competitive. I will run over your foot with a kid's wheelchair if you get too close. But nonetheless, we teach those kids to have an edge. You know what I mean? It's okay to have an edge, and nonetheless, it's something good. And like I said, it's bigger than us, and I enjoy it, and I love it.
God bless you for your work. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. And hopefully, maybe this is the first time you become aware of it and know someone that might be able to take advantage of it. And it's a great asset to have. And so I'm glad. I can't even remember who called to tell me about it. But we were delighted to help them out with the funds after the hurricane. The Arts and Cultural Commission will recognize the 2018 Arts Grant recipients with a check. So, who's going to make the presentation? And I'll accept the check. Huh? Have you got the person accept? Who's going to make the presentation? All of you? All right. I'm just going to stand back. Oh, these are the grant recipients. Okay.
Good morning, Mayor and Council. Thank you for having us here. We are here this morning to present a check to the 2018 Arts Grants recipient. And if you can see, the check is the amount of $166,700 that goes back into the community for them to have projects, art events, and multiple things that you guys can go out and do on the weekends and enjoy yourselves. And so we also have Shelly Rios, who she is with the Arts and Cultural Commission, and she is our admin for the grants and does a wonderful job of getting that done. So I'll let her go ahead and speak.
Thank you. I'm very proud of these organizations. Each of them present high quality programming to the community, and not only to the local community, but people from out of the city, out of the state, and on occasion people internationally travel to exhibits and shows, and we should be very, very happy to have all of them represent the Corpus Christi creative community. So thank you very much and appreciate your hard work.
They represent different organizations.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, well, let's go down right quick and tell who all you represent, if you wouldn't mind doing that.
The Art Center of Corpus Christi.
Art Museum of South Texas.
The Arts Department at Texas A&M University, Corpus Christi.
K-Space Contemporary.
Ballet Folkloricum Viva Mexico.
Corpus Christi Ballet.
KEDT TV and radio.
Corpus Christi Live, and my name's Laura Day, and I'm the vice president of the organization, and this is Nick Colosi, the president. And with this funding, we're just so grateful. We're going to be able to bring an additional show to the community and an outreach program to the students, and these outreach programs allow the students to interact with the artists, and we're just very grateful for that. Thank you.
My name is Nick Janak, and I am one of the Arts and Cultural Commissioners. It's a pleasure to be here and be part of this group.
Well, we thank you very much. Let's give them a hand, and then we'll get a... We won't take a picture, we'll take a portrait. These are the folks in the arts, so we got to make sure we don't do pictures, we do portraits. All right. Okay, and the last thing on our agenda for this section is the installation of individuals who have donated their time and energy to serve on some of our boards and commissions, and I'd ask them to come down so we can swear them in. Karen Beard on the Civil Service Board and Commission, Philip Skrabarczyk, Corpus Christi Regional Transportation Authority, Inez Garcia, Leadership Corpus Christi for Senior Services, and Kelly Diggs, Leadership Committee for Senior Services. Come on, y'all come on in here. Hello. Hello. Okay, well, I will first say thank you for your willingness to serve on a board or commission. You get paid just a little less than the council members, which is, we won't go there. But if you'll raise your right hand, and repeat after me, but I'll say aye, and then you state your name, and then then repeat after me after you've said your names. Aye. do solemnly swear that I will faithfully execute the duties of a member of the board to which I have been appointed and upon which I am about to enter, and will, to the best of my ability, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution and laws of the United States and of this state and of this city, so help me God. You are now officially board members, and we appreciate your service, and thank you so much. Thank you, sir. Thank you.